missed the game against Galatasaray in Istanbul because he felt something. We never really got told what it was that he felt, but I'm pretty sure it was his hamstring. And you wouldn't blame him because we were led to believe a couple of years ago. I think it's the one 2024 when he was out for about 2 months, I think, or 3 months possibly, when Kelleher played a lot of games.
Yes, he did.
That was a bit of a bad one. And I think since then he's been managing it. Liverpool have been managing it. Just got on his contract. That was always Liverpool's choice. It was Liverpool's call to extend, and given the fact that he would have had to have walked away for nothing at the end of the season if they hadn't done it, it's pretty much
protecting an asset.
Yeah. What happens after that is interesting because Mamardashvili, I think he's possibly two things. One, you can quite clearly still improve, and he's still quite young for a goalkeeper.
True.
But the second thing, he hasn't looked out of place when he's played.
No.
And that to be fair, that's the same for Kelleher. We need, after his first couple of seasons when he was young. Don't forget, Mamardashvili's played in European Championships. He's played in the La Liga, so he's not like someone who's not got any experience.
No.
He's probably he's not been experienced in terms of English football, but this is, if there's one season where you can gain enough experience, just get yourself playing in the Premier League this season, because it's a lot of long balls, corners, set pieces, this, that, and the other, which historically goalkeepers don't like so much.
No, and he's going to have to get used to. You talk about experience. Obviously, it's £30 million worth of goalkeeper. There's still not very many goalkeepers who've gone for that kind of money. So I always felt like he would have to adapt to the idea of being a number two. The question is whether or not they told him how long that he would have to be a number two for, because obviously you mentioned the fact that it's a formality for Liverpool to extend Alisson's contract. There were rumours that particularly Saudi teams were going to maybe try to have a go at him. I've heard Juventus come back around again. And as much as you mentioned, he is still elite with his hands. The kicking can be a problem, particularly when you want to play the way that Liverpool do want to play. Do you think that this is something where Liverpool they're buying themselves the option to maybe look at it in the summer and think maybe it's time?
Yes, but I also think that for goalkeepers, ultimately, what can you do that all the other players can't do? That's use your hands.
Yeah.
So just make sure you're good at that first. You can just give the ball to somebody else if they want to properly clear it. That's what Liverpool have been doing over the past 6 months, really, when Alisson's been playing. So I don't think we can hold too much stock in goalkeepers who can play it out from the back. If that's the case, then you could put someone like Florian Wirtz in goal. If you want to do that. But,
yeah.
So that's a very stupid example.
We don't want to give Alisson any more ideas of moving players around.
But that's the thing. I think going forward in terms of Mamardashvili, I think he'll have known exactly what he was coming into. These footballers out soft. Also, it's not as if he's not getting paid much money, but also he'd have been walking into a Liverpool team. Obviously, he agreed to join nearly 2 years ago now, wasn't it? Yeah, it's August 2024. Walked into a team that's just won the league. He knows he's replacing certainly Kelleher, title-winning goalkeeper. He played a lot of games last season. But as I said, he's got the experience. My only thing at the start is that a lot of Liverpool players seem to not realise that his preferred foot is the opposite of Alisson. And I can understand that to a certain degree, but I think they've kind of got used to that now as well. But then that's the same as a lot of the other players. They're all adapting to each other. And I think once you learn the strengths and weaknesses of any player, certainly a goalkeeper, then it's the faith that the defenders have in you. Yeah. I always think that if you've got a goalkeeper that the defenders don't trust, they'll automatically take a step back. They'll just take a bit more time and suddenly impact the rest of the team. But I think with Mamardashvili from very early days, I think we've seen Liverpool have just tried to play as they normally would play.
Hello, good people of YouTube. Now, I know you enjoyed that little snippet, but unfortunately for you, that's all you're going to get for free. If you want to see the full show, you're going to have to come over to my Substack page and subscribe. Now, it won't cost you very much, less than the price of a London pint. And for that price, you not only get this podcast, you also get my press conference review on audio. You get all of my match reports written live just after the final whistle at every game I attend. And there'll be some further writing for you as well. So plenty of reasons for you to come on over. So hey, what are you waiting for?